Last night, Hollywood celebrated storytelling, right? Some of the biggest storytellers are the stories of the year. And meanwhile, behind the scenes, there was some fighting going on. The two biggest studios, or some of the biggest studios, fighting going on behind the scenes. Drama, drama, drama. But we're going to talk about it today. There's Warner Brothers is in a pickle right now. They're being sued by Paramount. Butt hurt, butt hurt. And of course, let's talk about this crazy, crazy outcome of the Golden Globe Awards. It's getting messy. We knew it, and we're going to talk about it. It's Real Talk coming at you. Let's go.
You tune in to Real Talk. Film. Facts. And the realness behind the reels. It's the director, Wes Clark. Lights. Camera. Conversation, let's go. We keep it real, that's real talk. Breaking down the game, no filter, just talk. From the classes to the blockbusters. Trust us, you can love us, you can hate us, but don't forget about us. So we keep it real, that's real talk. Breaking down the game, no filter, just talk. From the classes to the blockbusters. Trust us, you can love us, you can hate us, but don't forget about us.
Hey, what's up? It's Logan Browning, and you're listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hi, this is Alana De La Garza, and you're listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hi, I'm Diane Franklin from Better Off Dead and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. You're listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hey, I'm Stormy Maya, and you are listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hi, this is Monique Capri. You are watching Real Talk with the Director.
It's because you're deep, orange is the new black, and I'm here with Real Talk.
Yo, what up? This is Jay Ellis, and you're watching Real Talk with the Director.
Hey, I'll be Issa Rae. You're watching Real Talk with the Director on Downhouse Radio.
We keep it real.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
And nothing less. Welcome back to another edition of Real Talk with the Director and the Jedi Council. I am the Director. We'll be with you for the next 60 minutes or so. Real Talk's brought to you each and every Monday by B2S Media. We broadcast live via the World Wide Web on youtube.com/IE Network TV, the IE Network, and Facebook, aka Meta, the social network, and Instagram sometimes. Shout out to my people over there on Instagram. I got them on the other screen over here. That's why I'm looking over here. However, we welcome you who join us over here on Instagram. Yeah. So, as I said on top of the show, the drama never stops, right? We just had Golden Globes last night, and we'll obviously go over the winners, at least in the major categories, or the ones that we consider the important categories. We'll go over those winners, but also breaking news. Warner Brothers Discovery is now being sued by Paramount, by Paramount. Or where are they? Paramount Skydance. Apparently, they do not want to take no for an answer. They have given 8 offers to Warner Brothers to date. Warner Brothers does not want to do business with them. So what do? Like most billionaire moguls do, they make you sell it to them, or they try to. So now, since they couldn't get Warner Brothers to agree to sell them, even though they came with what appears to be more money than what Netflix offered them in their deal, but Warner Brothers turned them down again. So now they're pulling out the big guns and at least you thought they was probably big guns with the money. Now they're going to try to force it out of them. They are allegedly suing Warner Brothers, demanding that they get a chance that Warner Brothers basically discloses the terms of their deal with Netflix. And we'll get into it a little more, which is crazy. It's like that's none of your business, but they feel it is. They call themselves doing a hostile takeover, hostile offer that Warner Brothers wasn't biting on. Now they want to, you know. So we'll talk about that. We'll get into it. Smash that like button as you come through the door. Shout out to everybody in the chat room, of course. For show. We appreciate y'all showing up. And once again, like I said, welcome to everybody over on Instagram. Shout out to y'all. So, with no further ado, we'll get the show started. We have our weekend recap brought to you by BoxOfficeMojo.com for the weekend of January 9th through the 11th. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody. Forgot about that. Hope everyone had a good New Year. So, number 5 on the list is Greenland 2 Migration. Made $8.4 million, bringing the total worldwide total to $8.7 million. Worldwide, it just came out, I guess, on the 9th. Then we have Zootopia 2 made another $10 million. They're well over a billy. They're at $1.6 billion. So Zootopia 2. Number 3 on the list is The Housemaid, made another 10.9, almost $11 million over the weekend, which will bring the worldwide total of that film to $142.5 million. So it's doing well in the theaters. It's getting a good reception. Then Primate, number 2 on the list, $11.2 million. It just came out on the 9th. It's at $13 million currently. And number 1, Avatar Fire and Ash, $21.3 million, now puts the worldwide total box office at $1.2 billion. So there you have it. Disney cleaned up this year with the billion-dollar films, and that will be your weekend recap brought to you by BoxOfficeMojo.com. So yeah, here we go. Let's get started. We got our Jedi Council on deck. I'm sure Kev will probably join us shortly. But until then, Ralph, you're in the building, brother. Welcome back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Woo-hoo. 2026. It can't get no worse, can it?
Man, don't say that, because it can get worse. It will get worse before it gets better. Yeah, it is definitely a year already. A lot of things have happened, as we know. I don't know. Things are crazy right now. You got immigration officers shooting people down in the street, all types of craziness going on.
No kind of remorse.
Right. And I stress immigration officers because they ain't cops. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I digress. That's a whole nother craziness.
That's a whole nother show.
It's a whole nother show that we we send condolences to that family though. But yeah, man, we'll start off by saying, well, the Golden Globes, obviously, which is that starts off. I mean, it doesn't officially start off award season, but it does, like the big award shows. That's the first big award show in the beginning of award season. Now you got little ones in between. You got some before then, Critics' Choice, things like that. But it's really award season really gets cooking when the Golden Globes start. So it was a good. First of all, we'll start with the red carpet. The red carpet was cool. I watched it. A lot of people showed up. They always show up for these Golden Globes. Um, some great looks, but I gotta find J Lo, man. J Lo killed it again.
Yeah,
On the
she was
red
working it
carpet,
last night. I
bro.
was like, oh my.
J Lo. Oh
She was
my
like, I'm
god.
single again, boys.
Oh man.
Who next? Who gonna be my last wedding ring? Like I'm Thanos. I'm
Yeah,
just
she got
saying.
to get the sixth Thanos ring. The what you call it? Yeah, she got to get that, man. The stone, the Infinity Stone. She got to get another Infinity Stone.
Like
What is
George,
she?
she's looking like George. I know you're married, but we have real chemistry in our movie.
Mm,
You wanna spice up your marriage a little bit with a little,
yeah,
you know,
it was.
little bowica.
I know, right? Let me see this picture here. I'm trying to get a better look of it. It was a tale of two Jennifers, Jennifer Lopez and Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence looked good too. She had a very nice
Yes, she did.
dress on. She looked really good. Let's see if we can share the screen here. Share screen. Boom. A tale of two Jennifers right there. Uh yeah. First of all, Jennifer Lopez, chef's kiss to you. You're looking, you're killing these young. Let's keep in mind that the Jennifer on the right is about 20 years younger than the Jennifer on the left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not forget that. But the Jennifer on the left is just killing it. Killing it. But Jennifer Lawrence looked good though. She it's so
Mm-hmm.
funny with her. She seems so she used to be, she's definitely toned down. She used to be so like outgoing and now she's a mother, she got a family. She's toned it down a little bit. This like it seems like this was like her first night out in a long time. 'Cause
So she probably like, I finally got me a babysitter.
yeah.
I don't know if her husband was with her.
No, she was by herself. She was
Mhm.
flying Dolo, I think. I don't know if
She
her
like
husband was with
she
her.
like where Nicholson at? Where Jack at?
Yeah, I
That-
know that was funny. Yeah, so she looked good. J Law looked good, and J Lo looked even better. Um, I mean that dress that shows you the type of shape this woman is in. That dress is so form fitting. It shows everything. Man, I tell you, I could sit here and talk about that all day. But anyway, so the red carpet was pretty cool. I don't usually watch the red carpets, but it was pretty cool. It wasn't bad.
I
Um,
actually forgot it was even on, and then I saw something on my Instagram saying Tiana Taylor won. I was like, "What? What? Oh, the
yeah.
Golden Globes is on."
Yeah,
Like,
man. I was sitting there and I watched the whole thing. Uh I have to say, Nikki Glazer, she knocked it out the park again, hosting wise. Her monologue was dope. Her opening monologue was great. She knows the right. I have to say, I'm proud of Nikki Glazer because you would think that all she would do is come up and roast the hell out of people because she's a great roaster. But she has the right amount of roast jokes, the right amount of, subliminal jokes, the right amount of in your face jokes. Tell me how gangster is this? She's being broadcasted on CBS and she was going in on CBS. She said CBS no other something I'm paraphrasing. She said CBS you'll never find another station or you won't find no other station where you will see BS news. I was like, wow. I said, that's gangster. She just played CBS on CBS. Wow,
That's Ricky Gervais right there. That's his
yeah,
move.
she went in on that one.
She Ricky them.
Huh?
She Ricky them.
Yeah, she Ricky them. I mean, Yo, but she killed it though. She was going around the room doing her thing, and I love how you knew a Leonardo DiCaprio young girlfriend joke was coming, but it was she. She said that he's done this, he's done all these things, and that's even before his girlfriend turns 30. And then he's like, but then she's like, I know you knew that was gonna happen. She's like, but to be honest with you, Leo, we don't know nothing else about you. Like, you can't open up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let us know that she's So that was cool. She had a great monologue. I'm not gonna try to deliver her jokes because she did a great job at herself, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her monologue very much. So I think Nikki Glazer's this is they brought her back from last year. This is something that she might have she may have something here with the host. She does a great job. I love how she does it. So moving on from that, we'll get into more detail on the winners in a moment. But I want to backtrack a little bit and go to what I was talking about at the top of the hour or the top of the show. Yes, people, you heard me correctly. Warner Brothers is being sued by Paramount Skydance.
Hey, I'm about to sue Warner Bros. I'm about to sue Netflix. I'm about to sue you on myself.
Netflix?
That's right. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm tired of Netflix. Every time I turn my damn Netflix on, right, they keep asking me, do I want to share my account with someone else, right? Do I want to pay my subscription? I kept hitting no, right? And then the other day it came up, and by accident, I hit yes. And I can't back out of it, right? So I have to keep skipping it. So you would think that if I skipped it, they would, unlock it. No. They want to keep saying, well, you're paying for extra account for someone else. You don't want to send in that request. No, I don't. I don't want to know. No one else is getting a Netflix account.
No one else is on my Netflix account.
But
these are the same people that warn you not to share your account with people.
Yeah.
Now they want to encourage you to do it because they want you to pay for it.
Yeah.
But before it's like, don't share your account.
It was
with
taboo.
People. We'll cut you off. Oh,
it was
God.
Taboo.
Yeah. Well, Netflix is in a position where they're just gotta. This is a weird position because I said when we've been covering this in since the beginning, and I said that I have this feeling that this deal isn't going to happen because Paramount is just too hell bent on getting Warner Brothers, and they've had 8 offers to Warner Brothers, all turned down by Warner Brothers. Now they're butthurt, and they decide they're gonna sue Warner Brothers now, trying to make them disclose what their offer was to. So this is what we'll do. Let me backtrack for a second. What's happening?
You know what this is like, right? Because this is like if you remember the movie Juice, when Queen Latifah come out and Flex Alexander and she tried to be nice, said no, I don't think you're gonna make it. And he's like, what's wrong? And she's like, okay, all right. First of all, don't be touching me. Second of all, your rap was whack. It's like what Paramount. I've been bigging you guys up for decades. I mean, I love your products and what you're pushing out, but you're going out kind of bitchy right now.
Yeah,
you really need to stop it.
You're on some butthurt shit right now, and it's just crazy. So let's just to give everyone an understanding of what's happening. This is for the audience to understand what's happening right now. What is happening? Paramount Skydance has filed a lawsuit against Warner Brothers Discovery. The lawsuit determines full financial transparency regarding Warner Brothers Discovery's proposed Netflix deal. That's what's happening right now. So let's see. who popped in the green room. There goes Tony Perez. Let's break Tony Perez in. Welcome back, sir. Ed, Happy New Year.
Here.
I don't hear you.
There we
Now
go.
you're off from you. There you go.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year, guys. Hopefully, good one. How you feeling, Wes?
Hey, man, I'm here. Every day above ground is a good one. So, especially living in this country. But anyway.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Take vitamins. Okay, that way you don't get sick again.
Yeah.
I got that myself. I got the remnants of my mom's flu, and I'm good. It's just I got this nagging cough that just don't want to die.
It's gonna linger, bro. It's gonna linger for a while. I'm still. I was over the flu 2 weeks ago. Then I caught pneumonia. I developed pneumonia from the flu, and I've been coughing for almost a month. I'm still coughing. See, I'm still coughing.
I'm down in shots of liquid Mucinex, like I'm taking a shot of Hennessy in a rock glass. Like come on.
So we were just. What'd you say?
My mom's had it for a few days now.
Yeah, it's nasty. They got 2 strands of this flu. It's like flu A and flu B. I'm like, listen, I'm like, what the hell? I had flu A apparently. And the messed up part about it is if you have flu A, you could still get flu B, apparently. Because they're 2 different strands. It's just like, what? Like usually, I'm like, what happened to the old school flu? Like you get the flu and like never get it for like years afterwards. Like, what happened?
I ain't gonna say nothing, but I mean, last time Trump was in office, came COVID. Now we got multiple flu viruses. Connection. It didn't juice. Think about it. Message.
In other words, they'll do anything to not release those Epstein files. Yeah. But anyway, let me stop. I digress. I don't want to go in that direction. Anyway, release the Epstein files. But anyway,
they can't because you know why? Because the Epstein files got the secret remedy to kill the flu. So they're not going to release it.
Okay, so we were in the middle of explaining what's happening just for the audience, to be clear on it. So it said lawsuit from Paramount Skydance against Warner Brothers because they want. So once again, the lawsuit demands full financial transparency regarding Warner Brothers' deal with Netflix. Paramount claims their cash offer was superior. Warner Brothers Discovery's board failed to properly disclose how the Netflix deal was evaluated. Shareholders are being asked to vote without the full picture. This is what Paramount claims in their lawsuit.
Sounds like Trump was advising.
Say again?
Sounds like Trump was advising them. Hold on, let me get rid of my headset.
Oh, okay, no problem.
It sounds like it too.
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you. So
I said it sounds like Trump was advising them in their talking points and how to speak, because that doesn't even have any verbs or pronouns in there.
I know it just sounds terrible. So why is this deal big deal? Obviously, it's a big deal because this isn't just a merger fight; it's a proxy war. Paramount is attempting to challenge the board, potentially replace directors, force a reconsideration of the Netflix path. So the Netflix factor, Netflix isn't just buying content, it's buying libraries, IP control, distribution leverage, raises massive questions. What happens to theatrical releases? What happens to mid-budget films? What happens to creative risk? Creative implications, fewer studios equal fewer buyers. Fewer buyers equal safer scripts. Safer scripts equal fewer sinners level and one battle after another level type of films and risks that they took in those films. Sinners, Weapons, all of the Warner Brother wins this year. That was wins for Warner Brothers. You had Sinners, you had One Battle, you had Weapons,
Final Destination.
Final Destination but I meant like win as far as like taking a chance on an original script. You know what I'm saying? And winning, you know what I'm saying? Winning at the box office and winning. Well, One Battle didn't really win at the box office, but it's, as you could see, what we'll go into, it won at the awards.
It will.
Right.
It will. I think it's supposed to come out on Blu-ray tomorrow, but I'm guaranteeing you in two weeks when those Oscar nods come out, all of a sudden it'll be back out there in theaters going up against Avatar.
Well, they have to do that. It ain't gonna be good. Yeah, it's gonna be going against Avatar, but Avatar's already made its money, so at this point, it doesn't really matter. But,
they're happy with it. They're not gonna. I mean, look, I think that Netflix has way more money than Paramount to fight them. I think that Paramount at this point, they're just trying to save whatever dignity they think they have.
It's really crazy though, because. And I said a long time ago that this thing was gonna get uglier, and Paramount is just basically butthurt. They're butthurt that the deal. They offered 8 offers, Tony, 8 offers to Warner Brothers.
Trump wants them to buy them so they can go ahead and take down those. TV talk show.
CNN and all that other stuff.
And
Netflix is like, I don't give a damn about that. Netflix is like, we don't care about no damn CNN.
Netflix is like, I just want the IPs, Yeah. They're probably shutting down those things anyways. They might keep them going for the fun of it, but they're not going to keep financing them and like do all this stuff. Netflix has bigger mice to kill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like,
you know what? I got the strangest of feelings, and it really just feelings. Like what you just said, that Netflix doesn't care about CNN. I kind of got a feeling they kind of do care about them. I don't know why. I can't say
the documentaries, they're hitting hard. If you guys are watching them, a lot of documentaries that they're putting out are hitting Trump hard.
Well, I think one thing that Netflix, and then once again, this is just a thought, but what if Netflix decided to bring Colbert onto Netflix, give him a show, a nightly show? That's certainly maybe an option.
They could do that without buying Warner Brothers, because he's
because Colbert is getting canceled. I mean, Trump's got right. But if Netflix buys Paramount, I think Colbert is under Paramount.
Well, Netflix can't. They're not buying Paramount.
I'm sorry. Right. I mean Warner Brothers. I think Netflix is under Warner Brothers, right? I mean, I think Colbert is under Warner Brothers, right?
What channel did Colbert come on? No, he came under CBS, right?
CBS, but CBS.
That's not Warner Brothers. No, CBS not owned by Warner Brothers. That's why they were able to fire him, because the Ellisons and all of them, and the people, Trump's people, whatever it was, they bought CBS. That what's that called? And that quote unquote investor group that involves Trump's son-in-law. They were part of it, and Ellison, the guy who owns Paramount, they bought CBS, and that's why they were able to shut his show down and fire him. So Netflix could do it anyway. They could say, "Yeah, come on and let's get a show over here," because you got to remember, Netflix is now starting to cater to content creators and podcasts and stuff like that. So they might say, "Hey, Colbert, come on over here and get your own podcast," because that's what most of these cats are doing now. Let's keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it 100 for y'all. At this point, with the way content is consumed, don't get me wrong, everyone loves a steady check, but these guys that have made names for themselves, if they were to leave a certain network, get fired or otherwise, they can bring their audience to the internet, such as YouTube, or like I said, Netflix is going to try to rival YouTube starting this year. They're going to start giving out podcasters and content creators, giving them their own shows and stuff like that, because they want to rival YouTube, because YouTube obviously is the biggest container of that type of content.
The Substacks going on and stuff like that, especially for independent press.
Yeah,
it's crazy the number of viewers. And I mean, I think the Midas Network is like the number 2 or 3 most widely watched news program. It's nuts.
I mean, so moving to the internet. I mean, look at what Stephen A. Smith did, and I he ain't in my favor right now. But my point is, but my point is, he created his own podcast on YouTube, and is doing well over. Of course, he's got the big check from ESPN. We all know that. But my point is this: all these people.
Yes, no business being a political commentator. One day he's this way, another day.
He needs to stick to sports and get off of that.
He needs to stay off the Cowboys. Leave my Cowboys alone. Frankly.
Well, he's going over. That's sports. He can talk about the Cowboys.
I don't care what he talks about in sports. Is when he talks politics, that makes me mad.
Yeah, he screams a bunch of stuff, and just because he's screaming it, he thinks people.
And it's not. And the thing is that he screams the same bullshit rhetoric.
He screams stuff that he don't know, that he doesn't even know the full story to. But once again, let me just get let me bring it back on track here. Yeah, stick to sports. But what I mean is, I'm using it as an example with him, or let's not even use him as that. Let's use people that were actually fired from shows and from networks. Joy Reid now does her own thing. A lot of people, they do their own thing, and because how content is consumed now, if you have been on TV for a certain amount of years and you have an audience, you can do your own show now and make a decent living doing it, if not make more money. Because what happens is, look at what happened with Shannon Sharp. Now, right? So when he started doing his own show, he started getting sponsors and this and that, and still getting big checks. He messed his own money up. He messed up his bag by being an idiot and not whatever. We all know, messing with that chick, and messed his bag up because he was just about to get $100 million bag from somewhere. Yeah.
I want to ask.
No, he was about to get it. He wasn't even getting it from ESPN. That was on his own show. Whoever was one of his sponsors that was going to sponsor Club Shay Shay, he was getting a big bag, right? And then I say what you say too. Is it worth it? Of course it ain't.
Because not for nothing. I mean, since the whole thing happened, you really, even though I know Shan Star still does the show, he don't generate the kind of quote unquote viral moments that he did before that.
He's got to lay low now. You know what I'm saying? It, still do your thing, but lay low so you can, build yourself back up. That's basically what you got to do. So my point is this: these people that are on these news networks, ultimately, because Don Lemon's another one.
I love Don Lemon.
Does his own thing. He does his own thing right there on YouTube, and it's good. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make their bread. So as far as that goes, I don't think going this hard to buy Paramount just so you can fire everybody from CNN. Like, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
who cares about CNN right now? They're so whitewashed. It's not even funny. But
don't even look at it no more.
I mean, even their Discovery Channel. I mean, Discovery is nothing. Discovery's Disney. Never mind. Because I was going to say Netflix is putting out great nature shows.
Yeah. I mean, Netflix is really trying to step it up. But my whole thing is this. This deal with this deal, whatever you want to call it, this drama. Paramount is not going to give in until they do what most billionaire moguls do. Well, you don't want to take my offer now. Now I'm going to force you to take it. Now I'm gonna come at it. Because now it's big bank. They play big bank versus little bank and see who can do it.
I'm
You know what I mean?
I think Netflix has a bigger bank than
They might, but Netflix is kind of not helpless, but Netflix ain't got nothing to do with this lawsuit. They do, but you know what I'm saying. As far as they got something to do with it, but they can't do nothing about it because Paramount is suing Warner Brothers. You know what I mean?
It's gonna delay it. At the end of the day, dude, I just want another Zack Snyder DC movie. Period. I don't care if it's Justice League 2 or 3.
Oh my God! But here's
God! Here we go with that again.
Here we go. But that's funny. But here's the deal, man. The next step for this is Warner Brothers is, well, first of all, they're going to take this to some judge that's under the administration's regime, and they're going to try to force Warner Brothers to, because that's what Paramount wants. They want them to force Warner Brothers.
Where's the lawsuit filed?
Huh?
Where's the lawsuit filed? In
Delaware or something like that. They said it.
Delaware.
Yeah.
In Joe Biden's state. You got it.
That's funny.
That's an interesting location. Why there?
Yeah.
Taxes.
Probably, yeah.
Taxes.
They filed it in Delaware. But yeah, so that whole thing, that's where it was filed, and they're just trying to force their hand now, which is crazy. Like, take your L, bro, and keep it moving. They refuse
damn
to do
dignity,
it.
man.
How dare you tell me no? Larry Ellison, how dare you tell my son no? This is what he wants to do. He wants to run a media company. He wants to run a studio. How dare you tell him no? He even guaranteed every shareholder's money with his own money, cash. He's gonna put the money up, and Warner Brothers still told him no, and they're pissed off about it. They're butthurt. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like, let it go, bro. But we'll see.
Hey, not too bigger news though. Sinners won 2 awards last night.
Yeah. So getting over to that, first of all, shame on you, Golden Globes. Why would you not show the best score category? You decided to not televise that, but you televised best podcast. So you televised best podcast.
I was watching my Chargers get their butts kicked, so I totally missed the Golden.
Yeah. Other than Amy Poehler, I didn't know who these podcasters were. I mean, well, there was one podcast with those 3 actors or whatever, and I've heard of a podcast, the one that's called "Call Her Daddy" or something like that. But I'm like, you're televising best podcast, but you decide to not televise best score. Like that's crazy. So Ludwig Göransson, son, he won for best score for Sinners, and no one saw it because it wasn't televised. And then Sinners, they gave Sinners the best, what was it, box office achievement or something like that.
Best box office achievement, something to do with
theatrical achievement or something like that.
Yeah, something to do with performance. There was like two categories clumped together.
Yeah. So I mean, it's basically because Sinners that no one knew what it was going to do in the theaters. It was tracked. It was publicly known that movie people saw multiple times in the theaters.
Yeah,
especially IMAX. Right, especially IMAX. That's why. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I saw this category, I was like, they're gonna give it to Avatar because they made the most money, or they're gonna give it to Zootopia because they made the most money. So that's what I thought.
Remember what I said? They're going to give Sinners like something so they don't feel bad.
So they don't feel bad, right? So Sinners is going to be, unfortunately, I believe it's going to be a long season for them. It's going to be a long award season for them where they're going to win a lot of the little technical categories and stuff like that, but the major categories they're not going to end up winning. And it's a shame. Maybe Ryan will get screenplay. Maybe he might get that. But what they do,
he's going to get another popular. He's going to get another popular, most popular film. Wherever they make that category, that stupid category they made up. To give for we feel bad. We couldn't give you an award, but we'll give you this.
Well, the bottom line is there's never been, the cold hard facts is there's never been a black best director ever.
Ever.
Never been a black director to ever win best director. And they will more than likely keep that trend up. But if they wanted to get rid of the hashtag Oscars so white, they would consider, if he was to win, he would make history. Yeah. He would make history if he was to win best director. I think honestly an outside chance for him, he'll win best original screenplay, possibly.
Yeah, I think they'll give him one. I think they'll give him one
if they do the screenplay.
Huh?
If they get the screenplay, they usually get best picture.
Well, a lot of times, but that probably won't happen with this one. They won't get best picture. They won't get best picture. That's gonna go to either that freaking Hamnet or maybe one. Huh?
I haven't seen it yet, but I think Hamnet's gonna get the.
I haven't seen it yet.
The other one. Oh God!
I liked one battle. I saw one battle. That was really good. I really liked it.
Battle. Yeah, it was good. I mean, here's the deal, man. To me, one battle for me. First of all, I hate. Shout out to my boy Bruce Penn because he shares the same thing with me. I hate that name. I hate that name. That name is terrible. I hate it. But anyway, one battle after another. I did, only thing I hated about it was the name, but it was very well done, but to me it was more character driven other than story driven.
Oh yeah.
It was definitely character driven. Colorful characters, which is stuff that Paul Thomas Anderson does.
Boogie Nights, hey.
Boogie Nights, he had colorful characters in that. Right, colorful characters in his films, right? Very interesting characters. Because even though Boogie Nights was about Dirk Diggler, but all those other characters that was around him, they were very interesting as well. You know what I'm saying? So he's very good at making these very likable characters. And they're very colorful, So, but to me, that movie could have ended a half an hour earlier than it did. I felt it was. That's the one thing about Paul Thomas Anderson that I think it just drives me crazy because certain scenes he'll stick with you on this long, and it's not like he's doing it as a oneer. Like when you set up to do a oneer, it's usually something that's some sort of interest or maybe an action. Like it has to be amazing. It has to be something that's like, oh wow, they did that in one take. But he stays with you. You're walking and he's walking with you, or they're walking with you, and it's like, oh yeah, how you doing? He's shaking everybody's hand. Oh yeah, like the scene with Benicio del Toro and in the house with his family. It's like, why is this scene taking so long?
You could have cut that.
Yeah,
he could have cut the one scene, the one part where he told his wife that we was going to be leaving. He could have kept that, and maybe to walk through with the boys.
Yeah.
But everything else, you can chopped it out.
Yeah, and another thing I have to say is, okay, we get the joke. Enough of the whole thing about the password. They took too much time with that too. Like I'm just like, all right, okay, cool. It was funny. We understand that. But I'm just like, all right, we get it. He don't know the password. He don't remember the password.
No, I needed that. I needed that. That
no,
was
I didn't say
moment.
cut it, but they just spent too much time on it. And then he came back to it. And then he had to get his supervisor on the line, who he happened to have known, and he had to give him another password. And then I was just like, okay, enough with the password. Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? So that was the only thing. My only small critique about it. Not a big deal. Didn't kill me, but it definitely could have. And my last one was, and the funny thing is, all these critiques are just critiques on scenes that were good. It's not that they were bad. They were good scenes. The chase at the end, that was too long.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. When you had the camera low to the ground, going up and down. I was like,
that was cool, but I'm like, come on now. That's too long. We get it. You're on a winding road. We get it. You're on a hilly road, and you're gonna crash, which was dope. I love how they set it up. How she set him up to crash into the car. But my point is, why did it take so long to show that? I'm just like, oh. But other than that, though, it's little stuff. It was a good movie, man. I really enjoyed it. But, I think everything it won, it deserved to win because all of them, that was always my thought. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought Best Actress was going to go to Emma Stone, though, for Begonia, because she was really good in that. And she shaved her hair. She was really, but not even that. But so here's the deal, and we'll go over the winners. But we know that this starts off really. It doesn't start off award season, but it really kicks off award season. Is this the next big one up? Is the SAG Awards, and we'll see how that turns out. Now, that might be a whole different type of deal.
Yeah, different thing. But you know what, though? Who they might give it to? They might give it to The Rock.
Possibly. I could see that. I can see that. I can see that. Give it to Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
For what? Hell
Smashing
no.
Machine. Smashing
Hell
Machine.
no.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about the SAT. You're talking about the Screen Actors Guild.
Dude,
these are all actors, and they are.
I know. I'm saying
he had a 35-minute standing ovation at Cannes.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yes, I got that. I got that. But then he had a $2 movie that came out that didn't do nothing.
It didn't do anything. I didn't care for it.
That doesn't matter with SAG. That don't matter with actors. They're going to. They're voting on what you did as an actor in your role.
As an actor.
Because if that's the case, that's the case, Marty Supreme ain't making a lot of money.
Marty Supreme almost had 100 million in the U.S. But what I'm saying to say is this one, in defense of Rock, because I haven't seen Smash Machine. I heard it's the best thing he's done. Okay, I mean, I personally, I still think The Rundown is the best thing he's done. But drama, okay. But now between then, you've had Marty Supreme one battle after another. Hamnet come out.
Rock, they're going to give
his
it to
performance is getting left in the dust.
No,
Marty
because
Supreme is not at 100 million, by the way.
Look, see how much money it's at right now.
It's like 70. It's like 79 worldwide. It's at 70 million domestic. It's not doing that great at the theaters yet, at least. Maybe it pick up after it won the award and stuff like that. But right now, it's at 70 million domestic, only 9 million international, 79 million worldwide. And the film came out December 19th. It's not making. It may not even hit 100 million. It may not even hit.
Well, I mean, December 19th ain't but 3 weeks ago. So in 3 weeks, it's made almost $80 million. That ain't exactly bad.
We're talking about
it ain't exactly great either.
And remember, Marty Supreme came out in limited release.
I understand.
I'm just telling you.
No, Tony, I understand. What I'm saying is this: that from the time The Rock, Dwayne, I guess I can call him Dwayne, got the standing ovation in Con, right? We've had a bunch of other really good male performances since then. So his performance is kind of getting lost in the sauce. Because now, like I said, now you got.
Remembers that.
All right.
They will all remember that.
They're gonna remember.
At least that's my opinion.
Yeah. they look at what I'm saying is this. It's not obvious, it's not a lock, but they look at stuff like that. They also look at what you did in the role, what you went through for the role. He had to gain weight. He did, the prosthetics. He did it. He vanished into the role. They look at stuff like that. Just like they might look at Michael B. Jordan of what he had to do to play the two twins or whatever. That might be something they consider. You know what I'm saying? They did it with Leo.
I would say that is a more between right that time. If you gave me either Michael's performance or Dwayne's, I'm going with Michael's because he's playing two people.
But you haven't seen Dwayne, so you can't say that comment.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you haven't seen Dwayne's performance, and I'm gonna say that he put on a really good performance. Now, see, the only thing I don't like about, the only thing with me when you're doing a film, a biopic about somebody that I really didn't know anything about, I don't really have nothing to compare it to. So I'm just like, oh, he looks like him. That's all I really can compare it to. But that ain't him. That's the makeup. But just overall, his acting in the film was very good.
Well, the other thing is, a lot of these method actors now, they go through the weight gain or the weight loss. Yeah. Like he immediately, because he had to do so much for this movie, he got sick and he dropped like 80 pounds. I mean, he looked like he was going to die.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like people were like, "What the hell's wrong with The Rock, man? He's looking
exactly. He looked like an old man. He was like, dude, whoa.
He was looking more wrinkled and stuff. But see, when it comes to the Actors Guild, they look at stuff like that. So I love that, Tony. That I think it's possible that they would. I wouldn't be surprised. Put it that way.
I would. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at a nominee. If he got nominated, it wouldn't surprise me. Would he
He's
win?
definitely going to get nominated.
Would he win? That's a different story. I don't think.
I don't know if he wins. It won't surprise me if he wins. That's what I'm saying. He's most definitely going to get nominated. I believe. Well, I can't see because right now you got to also remember all this stuff. I'm gonna say it's all politics, but you don't want to say about politics. They're all on the trail. They're all doing the he just did the Actors Roundtable where it was him, Michael B. Jordan, and all of these actors that are being considered for Best Actor. They all did the Actors Roundtable and stuff like that, and they're doing these press runs and the promo tours. More than likely, he's already got nominated for a Golden Globe, so it's very, very likely he'll get nominated for a SAG. Now, the question is, will he get nominated for an Academy Award? Is the question. But it's kind of like follow suit. If he gets Golden Globe and he gets SAG, then more than likely he's going to get Academy. You know what I mean? It's very, very high probability. So anyway,
you know what? I'm going to take my comment back because he wasn't nominated.
Oh, for what?
For The Rock.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'll take my comment back. So.
Yeah. Oh, he wasn't for the Smash Machine.
For SAG, yeah, he wasn't.
Oh, they put SAG out already. I didn't even know they were out.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, there you go. Well, there's your answer, Ralph. He's not nominated. So,
oh, dude, I got to tell you though, I love that the studio got nominated over and over and over again, and it's got a lot of nominations in SAG. Did you see the studio?
The studio? Yeah, that's a good show. It's like this generation's. It's better though. To me, it's better than Entourage, but it's like this generation.
I go through that shit. I was like, oh, I know, I'm that guy. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I like it's yeah. Seth Rogen and they won. What they win, like 2 or 3 awards last
They
night?
won 2 or 3 awards last night. I know of 2 minimum. They got the best ensemble. They got the best show.
Yeah.
I think Seth Rogen won also. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was so happy to see that. I hope they continue it.
Wow, that's what's up. Yeah, man. It's gonna be. I'll just say this. I think that Sinners is going to end up having a long season. You know what I mean? And actually, the Saturday now called the Actor Awards. They changed the actual name of it. It's now just called the Actor Awards, and that will be airing live on Netflix, 8 p.m. on March 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Oh, it's coming out after the Oscars, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Wait. The Oscars is after March.
I thought the Oscars is in.
Nah, it's mid-March
in
usually.
February.
Like it's usually like the second week in March. The Oscars. It's like a couple of weeks before the Oscars, which is, yeah, that's usually how it is. A couple of weeks before. So with that, we'll just go ahead and say, so the nominees for male actor, okay, they have less people in this category. That's probably why he didn't make it.
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet, of course. Leonardo DiCaprio, of course. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners.
Is saying that Sinners is going to it's going to shatter a lot of awards.
Well, they're saying, first of all, Variety. I'm so tired of Variety. They've been hating on Sinners from day one, and now they want to talk about, oh yeah, they're predicted to. They're saying, experts say they're predicted to break the record for nominations for Academy.
That's going to be
nothing.
tough,
how much they're going to win?
They're going to have to beat Mad Max, because Mad Max didn't they get nominated for almost every award that year they won?
I think it got like 8 to 10 somewhere. It
was in double digits, I think, because they're predicting, I think, 14 or 15 nominations. Because remember, they're counting all of those technical categories. They're counting,
I think they're counting stunts also this year. So
yeah,
that'll be
no. Next year, I think they start stunts. I don't think they started this year. They have the other new category for casting, which they got the casting category, and I think next year they start stunts up.
Damn, man, because Tom Cruise would got that this year, because I think he deserves it for this year.
Of course, he deserves it every year.
But then again, you know what? Honestly, he might win that next year. From what I heard, did you guys hear what he did? Was it last week? He filmed. Well, he filmed part of this next Star Wars movie, Starfighter, but he actually is in the movie as a Jedi Master. So he's having like a lightsaber battle on the water with somebody. So he just might be up for a stunt performance next year for that. The Jedi Master.
Tom Cruise supposed to be he's in a Star Wars film.
Yep. He from what I understand, he had visited the set of because they're doing it's called Starfighter with Ryan Gosling. So he had visited set. So not only
it's the remake. I love Starfighter.
No.
Starfighter is like an old video game movie from the 80s.
I don't, you know what? That's a good thing. I don't think it is, but it's called Starfighter with Ryan Gosling. But from what I understand is that not only did he show up on set to visit, he wound up directing a part of the movie, and then the director put him into the movie as a Jedi. He's having some sort of like lightsaber battle on the water.
But wait a minute.
It is the Star Wars movie that you're talking about.
It's a Star Wars movie then. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say because he can't be a Jedi if it's not a Star Wars movie.
No, it's called Starfighter.
It's called Starfighter.
Starfighter. Okay.
Sean Levy is directing it. Interesting.
Oh, Sean Levy?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting. So, okay.
Wow, Ryan Gosling, he's gonna be untouchable now.
Yeah, Amy Adams is in it. It's a stacked
It's gonna
house.
be interesting. Here's an interesting entry for the SAG Awards. Who was not in Wumi Musaku for Sinners. She is being nominated for female actor in a supporting role. She was not nominated for a Golden Globe.
Is she pregnant?
She's an I think so. Yeah, her and Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah, y'all was in that gym joint a long time, wasn't you?
Yeah. Male role in a supporting male actor in a supporting role. Miles Caton is now in this. Miles Caton, Benicio del Toro, Jacob Elordi, Paul Mescal, and Sean Penn. That's pretty much the same people that was in last night's competition. This is ensemble in a drama series. Diplomat, Landman, The Pit, Severance, and The White Lotus. Female actor in a drama series. Britt Lauer, Parker Posey for The White Lotus, Kerry Russell for The Diplomat, Reese Shehorn for Pluribus, and Amy Lou Wood for The White Lotus. So, male actor in the drama series, Sterling K. Brown, Paradise, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show, Walter Goggins for The White Lotus, Gary Oldman for Slow Horses, and Noah Wiley for The Pit. Ensemble comedy series, Abbott Elementary, they'll probably win. The Bear, Hacks.
Man, I don't know the Bear.
The Bear be killing it too, though.
Yeah.
The Bear be killing it.
All of those.
Only Murders in the Building and The Studio. Well, The Studio. That's a new. That's new. That's they watch out for that. I agree with Tony. Studio.
You guys haven't seen it, guys. You guys have to watch it.
Yes, I've seen it. It's a good show.
I heard it.
The female actor in a comedy series, Catherine Hahn, The Studio. Catherine O'Hara, The Studio. There's two people.
Catherine O'Hara is great in The Studio.
Yeah, you heard that ovation you got last night? It was like, oh my God, Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah. Jenna Ortega for Wednesday, Jean Smart for Hacks, and Kristen Wiig for Palm Royale. Let's see. What other one we got? Any more movie stuff? Oh, Stunt Ensemble in a Motion Picture, F1, Frankenstein, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, They Will Win, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. No, they will definitely. Mission Impossible's winning.
Okay, I have to tell you guys, I saw Frankenstein. I didn't like it.
Oh yeah. Really? Like I said, I was okay with it. I didn't love it, but I was all right. I was all right with it.
Oh God,
I ain't seen it. I'm waiting till The Bride come out. Then I'll see Frankenstein.
Oh my God! I don't know why you're doing that. What has nothing to do with the.
I don't know. That's just gonna be my double feature.
I just know
be my double feature: The Bride and Frankenstein.
I think that Frankenstein's another one of those movies where I'm like, I wish I got my 2 hours back.
Yeah.
It's another one of those that, and I don't say that a lot. I'd rather watch Superman again.
So stunt ensemble in a TV series: Andor, Landman, The Last of Us, Squid Game, and Stranger Things. Stranger Things had some cool stunts this last season.
I don't see why Landman would get it. It's just dudes driving around in the truck all day.
I know.
Hey man, respect the ranch.
Hey man, that's a stunt. That's a stunt, bro.
Yeah,
and you on horses too.
Stunt drivers, man.
You on horses.
Pick up the stunt drivers. So yeah, man. Cast in a motion picture. We already said that. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle, and Sinners. But I'm gonna tell you right now, for me, automatically, I would love to see Chase Infinity win something, but I just don't think she put in a better performance than. Definitely didn't put in a better performance than Emma Stone. And then you got Rose Byrne. I hear got a good, and then you got the Jessie Buckley from Hamnet. I didn't see Hamnet, but obviously they're raving about it. But The
Kate
male
Hudson coming on strong in the last couple of weeks too.
Yeah, Kate Hudson, yeah. But what scares me about best leading male, in my opinion, let's just say if you're rooting for Michael B with Sinners, to me, the most person he has to be scared about, other than Timothy Chalamet, of course, is Jesse Plemons, because he killed that role in Begonia. Jesse Plemons was good in that. But Timothy, let's keep it a buck. Timothy Chalamet has been tapped to be the next Hollywood guy.
Oh, dude, he got so much play. And just some of the outtakes I saw today was all Timothy Chalamet here and there. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. Now old girl started that. She did that last year with she had Sandler say his name. She's like, your name sounds like it would sound cool if Adam Sandler said it. Chalamet. And then she had him do it. She's like, where's Sandler? And he was in the crowd. She's like, give me a Chalamet real quick. And he's like, Chalamet. So, it's like now every time she says his name, she's like, Chalamet. She says
yeah.
He's been tapped to be the new guy. Not taking, this is not no knock on his ability. He is a very good actor, young actor. But I mean, he ain't there yet. I mean, come on. They tapped him to be the next guy. So now the next Hollywood white guy. You know what I mean? To be honest with you.
Brad Pitt was babysat. If you watch Brad Pitt's career, he was literally
most
taken by hand everywhere, like every single role.
They were like, we got to put this good looking man in front of everybody all the time.
Gotta give him a good looking. I mean, Jennifer Aniston exactly wasn't no sneeze, but we gotta give him somebody better looking. So here come Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, and that's another thing. When it comes to overall marketability and overall, you're a good looking guy, and not only you're a good looking guy, like what Ralph just pointed out, who's on your arm? Well, who's on Timothy Chalamet's arm? Fucking what's her face? Jenna. Kylie Jenner.
And he kind of shouted her out last night. I was like, whoa.
He did. He shouted her out. He shouted her out at the other awards that he won. So yeah, and what happens? These announcers found a way to say the name Kylie Jenner. They always do that. They did it. They do it with Taylor Swift. With the they find a way to show her and say her name. Kylie Jenner was chilling in the cut, not looking for no attention, and they're like, he bigged up. Yeah, he should have shout out to his girls. Let's see if he'll do that again. Like what? And I have to say this before I wrap that whole thing up and even get ready to wrap the show up. But what the hell are they trying to do with this play-by-play announcer bullshit that he was doing? That was garbage, bro. I was like, what are you doing?
I mean, especially if you start watching like the pre-shows and the pre-show, and then you got the fashion show,
pre-show.
And then you got like the post-show, and then the after-party post-show, and they start going.
That's what he used to do that. It was cool when it used to be on the E channel. Then it was cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool on NBC.
But I'm like, at this point in time, we see so much now. You want to impress me? Go live. Get somebody and go live from the real after party. Let's see everybody drunk and going crazy up in there. That's what I want to see.
I wanted to see Tiana. I want to see Tiana popping it last night at the after party. In that dress she had on. Let me see that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the name of that show they used to do that back in the early 2000s? Wes? Like, oh god, they had a really cool DVD they would put out.
Who, Girls Gone Wild?
No, it was like they went out there with the microphone and they were out there and your show, dude.
They called Block TV. That's what they were called.
Yeah,
Block TV.
Damn, dude, it took you forever.
Block parties. We used to do the block parties, but we gave you the exclusives. We was there, boy. We was there. We had them when they were drunk. Shout out to Heaven Hollywood. Heaven Hollywood would be His technique was so loose with it, and hey, oh, he's screaming, and he get them hyped. They start screaming and yelling, and everybody's like, "What's going on over there?" And that's literally how we got more interviews, because we go to a red carpet or we go to a party. My brother would hype it up. He would talk to the most unknown person in the room and make him feel like he's a star. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yeah, we out here with him, blah, blah, blah. You know how he started yelling. And then everybody's looking, what's going on over there? And then I would purposely, here's my technique. I would purposely turn my light on, my camera light on. Because now we're in a dark club. Camera light is bright. And everyone's like, what's going on over there? And then they would come over and see what's going on. They see, oh, hey, LL Cool J, let's get an interview. You know what I'm saying? They see it, it's like, all right, cool. And they want to know what's going on. Then they just get in front of you, they let them talk. And that was another technique. Let them talk. Our LL interview, you know that. You distributed it, Tony. Our LL interview, super viral before viral was a thing.
Oh, yeah, dude. Those are the days. Dude, that's a long time, man. That's been a while. It's been a while, bro.
Yeah, that was all y'all owe us a check. All you cats out here putting TV behind your name. You know it, Tony. Nobody was calling themselves whatever TV. It was All Access DVD. It was Smack DVD. It was so-and-so DVD. Everything was DVD. We started that TV stuff. We started calling ourselves Block TV. Nobody's, all y'all out there owe us a check. I'm sorry. So, don't even get me started.
You were the pioneer.
Yeah. So anyway, man. So you look forward to SAG Awards seem so far away right now, March 1st, but I guess not. You know, we got to go through it. There is something else. I think it's BAFTA in the middle. Isn't there one more like that's kind of before SAG?
I don't know.
BAFTA Awards or something like that.
There used to be a point where there was just like week after week there was just awards.
That's the way it should have been. That's the way it used to be. Yeah,
that's the way it used to be.
Yeah, it'd be week after week, but we'll see. Either way, man. I believe that unfortunately, as much as you already know how hard I go for Sinners, but I'm a realist, and I feel that after this week, after yesterday, they're in for a long award season where they're going to be nominated.
The Grammys are next.
Oh yeah, Grammys are next year. They're going to be. They might.
I'm not even interested. I'm not even interested in the Grammys. I haven't really been interested in Grammys.
Oh, Directors Guild, February 7th.
DGA, yeah.
The 22nd. PGA is the 28th.
Okay, so those are the ones that's leading up to.
Oh, WGA, March 8th, and then the 15th is. Yeah, it is kind of award season.
It's kind of like award season. It is week after week. It's like the big televised ones are later, but yeah. I thought. Wait a minute. I thought Sinners was actually nominated for a Grammy too.
It is. I think it's nominated for like 2,
right? Yeah,
2 Grammys.
Okay. Like I said, they're gonna win those categories. They're gonna end up winning. First of all, Ludwig is a beast with his scoring and stuff like that. So I could see him winning stuff. I don't think they're going to get any major categories, unfortunately. They're not going to get any majors. They'll get a lot of the technicals. They'll get the cinematography is a definite possibility. They can get screenplay. That's a definite possibility. They can get, and I'm talking about academies. It hasn't come out yet, but I'm just saying. But then, Ruth E. Carter, who does makeup, does wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? She's going to get nominated for sure, maybe win for best wardrobe, costume design. Those technical categories, I could see them winning. But when it gets to best picture, best director, best actor, best actress, well, they don't have a best actress. At least not yet in the Oscars because we haven't seen the nominations. But it's going to be tough to get those. It's just gonna be tough, man. And bottom line is most of the Academy are white old men, and they probably didn't even watch Sinners. You know what I'm saying? Right. No. And if they watched it, they probably didn't understand it. They probably just like, well, what's going on here? Why did they do that whole scene where everyone's dancing and they're going, what? I thought this was back in the 1930s. Why is that guy playing an electric guitar? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're probably confused.
Wait, were you in the room with me when I was watching the movie or what? Like,
and it's like, that scene has been dubbed the surreal montage, right? And that just, the fact that it's hard for people to grasp the fact that Ryan Coogler is basically telling you that the basis of every genre of music is the blues. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what that's one of the things he was conveying with that scene. And that's the truth. Every genre of music is basically
we know that.
Yeah, of course. Most people know that. But some people don't want to admit it. That's why you got the people who are mad when you see black artists or even whatever artists go into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's for rock and roll. Well, what the hell you think rock and roll came from? The blues. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell you think was the inaugural people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Half of them were black artists. You know what I'm saying? Because they were blues artists. So, but people don't realize that. They don't care. They just feel rock and roll, rock and roll. So that's what it is. They're just blinded to it. But these old men in the academy, they're not watching Sinners. They're going to watch Hamnet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that was great. No disrespect. I'm just saying they're really not. You know, they're going to be like, I don't know about this. Number one, it's got two things going against it when it comes to old white Academy voters. It's black, number one, and it's a horror, and they don't like to watch horrors.
It's got black heroes. It's got all that stuff that the current regime doesn't want you to believe in.
They want you to believe. Yeah, I mean this clown just said that the civil rights protections really was hurt a lot of white people. I can't. I don't even get started. This dude said a lot of white people got hurt by civil rights.
Well, and now everything is that he's doing is based on his own morality. It's like, what? You have no morality. Like, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Yeah, dude. No, I'm looking forward to the rest of the award season and stuff like that. I mean, I'm curious to see what Hollywood's going to do over the next couple of weeks with everything that's going on with the studio system, with Paramount, and Netflix.
Yeah, I'm hoping all these shows you just mentioned is televised in some way, shape, or form. Because with all of these streaming services now that are out there, we should not have to miss any of them. To be honest with you, maybe it's not.
I think a lot of these independent ones, the smaller ones, are going to end up doing something. I know that Tubi's doing one or two things here now. Tubi's gotten big. Tubi's gotten big. Like, wow.
Most definitely. So they might do like the Directors Guild or something like that. I would try to keep up with them and see. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, all of those ones leading up to, you might get some Sinners wins, and then when the main joint comes, they're gonna come out of there light. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we appreciate y'all for joining us this week. Same old, man. We'll see how it goes. I'm rooting for them, but I have to say this has been a very good year for movies. I think I enjoyed a lot. I almost didn't. The only movie I actually unfortunately hated was Spike Lee's movie. Like, that was the only movie I kind of hated. Everything else, I can't even say I hated Badlands. It just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it was a bad movie, but I hated Spike Lee movie because it was a bad movie.
Arnie's back in Predator. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard
it. I'm like, why?
Yeah, Arnie's back. I'm so excited.
Oh my God.
He was frozen. You know that, right? They're going to say because they got this whole thing in the animated in the Predator of Predators. They froze all the people that they went back and captured a lot of the people that put the stop to the predators. So they have them like in a zoo, and they're frozen in the state of, so that's how they're going to bring them back.
That's interesting.
Oh,
they're gonna probably
the girl from Prey is in one of those tubes because they put her in Predator.
They got her too.
They got her too.
Okay. Well then, yeah, they're probably gonna CGI him to make him look young, de-age him or something like that.
Oh, they are. They're gonna do something
like what they did in Terminator, where they de-aged him and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's cool, man. Thanks for joining us, Tony. Of course,
thanks for having me back, guys. It was good talking.
Man. Happy New Year, and we will catch y'all next week. You know
how do you guys like my glasses? By the way, they're smart glasses. They got headsets.
Smart glasses.
I'm getting old. It's got cameras, so I can actually see. I can ask Google to tell me what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I have one of those before.
They're not getting darker the way I want them to be, so I need to get them adjusted. But how do they look?
They look
not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, they look good, man. They look good.
I'm still getting used to them.
Yeah, it takes good. Do you have a prescription or are they just?
Yeah, they're prescription. They're like I couldn't see anymore. Like I was having such a difficult time, and I was just, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Start wearing it.
Just do it, man.
Yeah, bro. Let's do it. All right, man. Well, I will catch up with y'all. Lada.
Have a good one. Peace out.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Peace out, y'all.
Don't you forget about me.